Hello, namaste to everyone. In this online class organized by South Point English Boarding School, me Khushi Lal Sir on the subject of Social Studies, Grade 9, Lesson-2, Unit 2 of Lesson-2, Prerequisites of Development. Actually, we come to know that not only with the availability of resources and means of any area can't be fruitful in the absence of the prerequisites development. Even those the infrastructures which has been developed in the absence of peace, order, leaders, public participations, entrepreneurship, then of course those the development activities will not remain sustainability. That's why it is said that that's why the development will be in such a way where there will be eco-friendly environment as well as there should be the sustainable environment development. Okay, so my dear students, as we interest toward the topics matters, the four essential matters plays an important roles before the development. It reveals that here is mentions prerequisites of development. Prerequisites of development means before conditions of development. Before conditions, before hoping of the development, what are the matters, what are the factors which plays an important roles. So let's interest toward the first. Literacy. Literacy. It reveals that literacy is one of the essential factors needed for the prerequisites of development. If the peoples are educated, they will know what type of development is needed in such environment, in such country. It reveals that what should be needed, what should be received for the cozy life, what are those the right and what are those the wrongs for the constructions. So, my dear students, here literacy plays an important role. Earlier, literacy means way of reading, writing and calculation. But these terms, as changes of the terms, the old, the main matters, the main factors, whatever were belonging from the literacy is not exact. It reveals that literacy is not only with the matters of reading, writing, calculations, but also with the right, responsibility, partnership, letters, we can say regulations. So these times, the literacy means 7 factors, which are composed of regulations, responsibility, right, letters, partnerships, reading, writing, and the calculations. My dear students, we have seen the rest of the country have been overdeveloped due to the highly literate, right? Our country is on the matters of developing. It reveals that 65.9% is the literacy ratio according to the census 2068, in which 75.1% is the literacy ratio of male, whereas 56.4% is the literacy ratio of female. If there will be the high literacy ratio of our country, of course our country will be an example of developed country. But it's not so. It is only revealing that the person who can read and write as well as could manage, could understand their daily timetable in the normal way seems to be the literacy ratio, comes under the literate. Okay, so this the literacy is too equally needed for the development. Next one seems to be public participation. Okay, public participation means where there is involvement and participations of people in various activities for decision making, executions of planning, management of the project in different perspectives, hoping that, expecting that those all the development activities is for their own sake, for their own area. Seems to be, the public participations. We know very well where there is the participations of the peoples, so the area seems to be highly speed up. Such the area is totally develops than those area where there is debates, where there is conflict, where there is isolates. It reveals that the participation in different activities leads to complete the different tasks of the society. It reveals that none of the country in the world has been developed in the absence of public participations. You know very well, the country, the government can't themselves will develop any country. They need the support of the participation. They need the help of the different categories of the manpowers, so that different categories of the manpowers can easily complete the different difficult tasks in easy way. Okay, so let's see next one. Entrepreneurship. Okay, entrepreneurship means a person who understands a commercial vendors. It also reveals that entrepreneurship is an art or science. Okay, art or science which take the involvement in the business activity. It also reveals that entrepreneurship is one of the business activities in which the persons are involved in business, in financial tasks. It is one of the art or science, okay, which the persons is involved totally income generating risks or the financial risks. It reveals that we know very well various of the development activities has been seen in front of all the matter is due to the entrepreneurship. The country economic status can be revealed the level of the developed or underdeveloped due to the entrepreneurship. If there is the skilled manpowers and if there are the various means and resources, but there is no the entrepreneurs, of course there is no chance of the development. My dear students, there utilizations of the natural resources in the proper way, proper perspectives seems to be the way of the entrepreneurship. There are various of the advantages of the entrepreneurships. We know very well some of the advantages seems to be people will get employment. Letters they will not depends upon the other country, and they will invest a lot of financial tax for the sake of the production various of the goods and product. Letters it also said that it reveals it makes the strongest of the economic status of the country, of course. And letters the entrepreneurship makes self-stress, self-confidence, and leads toward the appraising the human levels. Okay, so this seems to be the some of the benefits, advantages of entrepreneurship. Letters we can reveal that peace. We know very well what is peace. There seems to be the entry relationship between peace and development. Where there is peace, there seems to be highly developed. Where there is no peace, there is no highly developed. The matter is that, various of the examples are, seen in Nepal. We know very well armed conflicts. Due to armed conflict, whatever the construct or whatever the different infrastructures had been developed, had been ruined, had been damaged. The matter seems to be conflict. The matter seems to be disagreement. The matter seems to be fear, jealousy, and so on. If there is the presence of fear, jealousy, disagreement, ego, conflict, debates, of course, such the countries never could be developed. My dear friends, the matter is that peace is one of the prerequisites for the development, which plays an important role for developing the country, developing the society, and developing the community. It also reveals that peace is such the factors which can maintain the peace and maintain the prosperities, maintains all those the conflict in the beginning phase. If there are different type of conflicts are find out in the initial and is solved, of course there will not be chance of the conflict, jealousy, disagreement, ego, and disorder. Okay, so peace is one of the essential factors which helps toward the development. So my dear friends, now these are the four factors. Whatever these are the prerequisites of development, and prerequisites of development plays an important role for the constructions of transportations, industry, electricity, water project, and many more other areas. That's why these are the essential preconditions of development. Now I'm going to stop it here. Later I'll meet in next episode. Thank you.